I'm Sabrina Samuels, and welcome to my show, Upfront and Personal. It's my intention to deliver information that will help us maintain a quality lifestyle in all aspects of our lives. So let's get started. Welcome to my video blog. I'm Sabrina Samuels, and to all of you fabulous women and men out there, my ladies and gents, thank you for tuning in. Look who we have here. Oh my goodness, they're all the way from St. Louis, Missouri, and they're going to share with us some body bath oils that you're going to just be excited about. I am so excited about these two ladies, the lovely Miss Michelle Hollis and her beautiful daughter, Miss Abigail Hollis. Thank you, ladies, for coming to my show.
Thank you so much for having us.
Oh,
We're
yes.
happy to be here.
Thank you. Well, look, ladies and gentlemen out there, I have to tell you how I met these women. They presented me with a gift at a function I was speaking at. And I put it in my, in the boudoir. I didn't look at it. And then for a while, I looked, and the package was so beautiful. Let me open this up. So I opened it up, and I didn't open the packaging. And then one day I was about to take a shower. And I said, well, let me open the soap. This soap right here. And I said, oh my God, this smells so good. So I took a shower, I did my ritual, but this was the final step I did.
Yes.
And then I used the two oils that you gave me. I'm going to let you all explain exactly what it is.
Okay.
And I got out of the shower, my husband said, oh, what is that? And he was all over me. And I said, the next day, I said, where's that card? I got all this stuff. And lo and behold, you're here. And I want the world to know who you are because your product is absolutely wonderful. How did you come up with the name Shell Botanics?
Well, it started when Abby was like 3 years old. I had a little company that I was trying to start because I wanted to hand something off to her when she became an adult. And so I called it Abigail's Botanical Garden.
Oh, yes.
So I did a little something with it, but then I started working in corporate America. And so fast forward, Abby's a young adult. I tell her age. She's a young adult. And I said, Abby, what do you think about starting Abigail's Botanical Garden again? And she said, I would love to, but let's change the name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's how our Shell Botanics became, but I'll let her explain.
Okay, beautiful.
Further.
Okay.
Yes, so originally we were thinking about naming the company something having to do with the Yoruba word ashe, which means it is so. And so we were going to go with that, and it turned out that we couldn't use that. And so what we did is we kind of did some brainstorming, and we combined the word Ashe with Michelle, which is her first name and my middle name.
Yes.
And so it's kind of just a combination of our names and of the Yoruba tradition and just connecting to our ancestral background, which is part of what has informed what we do with the company.
Oh, that is so wonderful. Well, I wanted to have this setting in my ensuite, my bathroom.
Yes.
Beautiful. Well, thank you. And it's so befitting for this dynamic product. Let's talk about some of the ingredients in your product, and then I'd like for us to demonstrate.
Yes, I would love to demonstrate.
Yes.
So this is called a cleansing bar. And so in this cleansing bar, the primary ingredient is a natural product. And it has a long name.
Yeah.
It's sodium cocoa isophytonate.
Oh Lord, say that
Sodium cocoa isophytonate.
Wow.
It's a natural product.
Okay.
It's derived from coconut oil, hydrated coconut oil.
Cocoa.
Yes, cocoa makes a wonderful cleansing agent. Very gentle, very mild. That even a baby can use this.
But it's still.
But it's very thorough because all you really need, and that's why this is a cleansing bar. All you really need when you cleanse your skin is for the dirt to be removed.
Yeah.
A lot of times with soap, this contains no lye. Soap contains lye. What happens is it strips the skin of the natural oils and moisturizers, which we need.
So this takes the dirt away, but gives you all the
Right.
softness and the nutrients
Yes.
in it. Wow.
Yes. So that's the first ingredient, the primary ingredient in this. But I also put like wonderful moisturizing oils and butters in here. So I have coconut butter. You know, I had to have that. And I also have, and with the name from Seal.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you say that again?
Murmur.
Murmur.
Murmur. So it's
Murmur.
M-U-R-U.
And what does that do for the skin?
It adds actually a occlusive barrier that helps it. So as it's cleansing, it's also putting down a layer of moisture too. So it keeps and that's what you want when you're using any kind of cleansing agent.
Yes.
You want it to take away the dirt, but leave some moisture because hydration is very important.
Oh
to
yeah.
skin.
And women get, I don't care what color you are, you get dry and ashy.
Exactly.
And this is, you're saying, and I know it's true because I had samples in the gift they gave me, which lasted a long time.
I love hearing that.
Oh my God. And you know what I do? I take a shower, and before I get out of the shower, I put the oil, and you have to explain.
I will.
They'll explain to you exactly what happened while my skin is wet. And then I tap the skin,
Yes,
and then I
yes.
put the lotion.
Exactly.
And
Exactly right.
is that right?
Yes.
And it sticks with you. It's almost like a matte finish, and then the next thing it's like a soft, smooth finish. Now explain what's happening here.
Okay, so what is happening, so you use this first. So first of all, I formulated these to work in conjunction with each other. So this is the first step, cleansing.
Okay.
And then what you would put on after you've cleansed your body is the body serum.
The serum, that's the serum, okay.
It is in the body serum. It has the primary ingredients, aloe vera gel
Okay.
and glycerin. Glycerin acts as a humectant, so it pulls in moisture. So that's why it's important to do this, apply this step before you dry off.
So I was doing it right.
You did exactly right.
I read the directions actually on the packaging. Okay, go ahead.
And so it helps draw in the moisture to the skin, to hydrate the skin.
Okay.
And then once you do that, you just damp off. And then you apply the creamy oil. And that acts as an exclusive. It's occlusive. To seal everything in, because what you don't want this to continue to keep drawing moisture, because it'll draw moisture from within the skin as well.
Really?
Yes, because you want that top layer, which is the epidermis, to stay hydrated. And so this is that top layer. The epidermis, it actually has 3 layers.
Okay.
And so that very top layer is the stratum corneum.
Yes.
And that is the part that keeps the hydration. And it has to stay hydrated, because if you don't, then your skin becomes dry and it becomes compromised. And so you get the ashiness, but it also can lead to infection. And so it's important to keep it moisturized and hydrated.
And that's what I was just going to say. That's what also prematurely ages your skin.
Exactly.
If your skin is chronically dry.
Right.
So that's everything that we want to prevent.
Exactly.
I'm going to tell you something. I go to a lot of functions in the summertime. You know, we have our skin showing, our backside, etc. And you touch a person, and the skin feels like a lizard. I don't care if it's white or black.
Yeah.
Now, what is happening there? And I know this product can help that with continued use. I mean, you've got to get it back to normal. I have good skin, of course, but this has made a difference.
Right.
That's why I had to call you up, because I said this is something different about this product. Go ahead, please.
Thank you.
So what happens is when the skin is, especially the more melanin you have in your skin, the more susceptible you are to what is called transdermal water loss.
Wow, what is that?
So that means, again, that very top layer is the epidermis, but the very, very thin layer on top is the scrotum.
The stratum corneum.
It's right. And if it's dry, it will allow water to evaporate from the skin. And so that's why you get that dryness, you get that flakiness. If you're not careful, you don't keep maintenance over that, it ages your skin prematurely. So that's why you're going to use gentle cleansers that do a thorough job, but also add moisture. You want to use a serum like this that actually has actives, because this also has hyaluronic acid.
Yes, that's what hyaluronic acid. Okay.
That's the active.
Excellent.
In both of these ingredients.
That's expensive. Wow.
It is. So these are high quality products.
Wow.
So our body naturally produces hyaluronic acid. And the whole purpose of that is a humectant. Is to keep the body hydrated. Our skin is our largest organ on our body.
That's right.
And I know we talk a lot about the mind, the heart, and those are important, hard-working organs. But the skin is also a very hard-working organ.
I never even thought about that.
Yes.
We take for granted our skin.
We do.
It's our protection.
It is.
It's our first line of defense.
It is. That's perfect. First line of defense.
Wow.
Because it keeps our body safe from pollutants, but only if it's healthy. And so when it's dry,
It's not healthy.
yes, it's not. And it forms little cracks.
Well, I'll be done.
Yeah.
Is that why sometimes you can see on people, it looks like white, it looks,
Yes.
I don't know how to, it's scaly.
Yes, that's why.
And this will help.
Yes.
Well,
Absolutely.
Michelle, I talked with you about the skincare, and you were telling me that the lotion, putting that lotion on top, really adds the benefit. Now, elaborate on what your mom has been saying here. Take it to the next level with the lotion, and then, Michelle, I want you to to demonstrate that. She goes into that.
Okay, with the creamy body oil.
The creamy
Yes.
body oil. So the creamy. What's the difference between lotion and creamy body oil? That's a very important.
Yes, so the main difference is that with the creamy body oil, it's aloe-based instead of water-based. So lotions are generally water-based. And the creamy body oil is aloe-based. So you're still getting the moisturizer, but you also have lots of nourishing, occlusive ingredients like we talked about. So once you get the moisture in there, you want to make sure to have nourishing, occlusive ingredients like the oils and the butters to seal the moisture in there. So it's just that extra layer, making sure that we're keeping that healthy hydration and the humectants are doing their job. Yes.
And this last, I'm not trying to put my business out there, but I wanted to experiment with your product. So I took a shower. And I didn't have to go any place, so I was at home. And then I didn't take a shower the next night. I got up and my skin was still soft.
Yes.
And I said, "My God, what in the heck is in this product?" Go ahead.
It has the, again, this product has the hyaluronic acid, and that's the main active. And it's a high Dalton, so that's the density, and it actually, because the molecules are so small in the hyaluronic acid that we use, it actually helps it to penetrate a little further than just that very top layer.
Oh yeah, because I use it on my face.
Yes, yes, it's a
That's why I know this
wonderful.
is incredible.
Yes,
It's that
exactly.
your lotion there.
But we have oils in here that are just wonderful. And I also put in this here hydrosols. I'm going to mention that because hydrosols are so underrated. They're you want to elaborate on hydrosols?
Yeah, so
Go ahead.
Oh yes, we get excited about that. It makes you excited.
Yeah, it does.
Go ahead.
we both love hydrosols. So I'm an herbalist, and so hydrosols was actually one of the first things that I got really involved with as far as the scientific process of making hydrosols. So what happens is you take the plant matter. So say we were talking about roses, which she likes using white rose hydrosol in the products a lot, and which is a beautiful ingredient. So say we're taking roses, we take a high amount of rose petals and we would distill that with steam, and then once you distill it, you cool it back down. That's part of the distillation process. So you heat it up and you cool the matter back down, and then you get water, which is the hydrosol, and you get the essential oil, and you separate the essential oil from the water portion. And so like rose water, true rose water, is the hydrosol. And there you can do that for most plants.
Really?
Hydrosol.
That is
they're
amazing.
organically active.
Yes.
So it's like a gentle way to get the botanical action to your body.
Excellent, excellent.
Because sometimes with essential oils, and people have to be careful applying full strength essential oils to your skin.
Okay, explain.
Because essential oils, they can actually go and enter into the bloodstream.
Oh my God.
And
Is that what they say you have a carrier?
Yes, that's why you have to dilute it with some kind of carrier or something.
My God. Okay.
Hydrosols is the best. In other words, because you still get a little bit of that essential oil, because you're going to have a tiny bit that's going to remain. So you get all the benefit, but you get that water that helps hydrate.
Wow.
And so that's makes it,
This I'm telling you never think about this. You go buy something, you use it, you don't know the history behind it.
Exactly.
You ladies, you study this. I mean, I know you have different backgrounds, and we're going to talk about that in part 2, because we're going to have another incredible session with these women talking about vegan meals and their history. So that'll be part 2. But it's so important to be educated.
Yes.
Now let's do a demonstration for the ladies and gentlemen out there. Can men use this too?
They can. Actually, I have 2 men. One just bought 6. Okay.
I know he did. I know he did.
He loves it. You just, I use,
Wonderful.
right, I use a mash. You can use whatever you want. I use this mash.
That gets it nice
Yes,
and soapy.
yes.
Now, I have to tell the audience, I did a video blog one, how to stay fresh for 24 hours. I still do my regimen out there, so keep that in mind. But now I changed it up. Instead of using other lotions, etc., I use their product. That's the yeah, because it's good. I wouldn't do it, and I wouldn't even have you here if it weren't.
Yes, ma'am, I believe it.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. So, oh, look at that.
Yes.
Oh,
Look.
wow.
It's very luxurious. When people kind of ask about it, I almost talk about it like a beauty treatment. So 'cause it is cleansing,
Yes.
but it's also like a luxurious beauty treatment at the same time.
Yeah.
And it feels very smooth. It's emollient on the skin.
Yes. Look
Just a little bit. I'm sorry, let me hear this.
Oh no! You know what? This is amazing. You only
Just a little bit.
that just a little bit goes a long way.
It does. This is enough to clean
I'm
your
gonna-
whole body.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use my loofah. I'm not
Yes.
loofah, but what is that? This here.
It's a yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm
Match.
gonna use that. I have a towel that I have an exfoliant on the other end.
Okay.
So that I can get the dead skin off. And I used it, and it leveled up real good with that too.
Yes.
But this will take it the whole body.
Yes.
It will.
Wow. Now let's talk about the other 2 items.
So what you would do, and I just got the suds off of me, but before, so what you would do, you would lather up, then you rinse the lather off, and I always say,
Smell. That's what my husband did. He said, "What girl? What you got on?
it smells so
Doesn't
good.
that smell so good? God, that smells so
love this
good." Oh.
This is a tip I want to give everyone.
Yes.
When you buy high quality, and ours is high quality but affordable prices, let it sit for a second or 2.
Yes.
So that the actives that are in your high quality products can actually have some benefit to the skin. If you put it on and then immediately just rinse it off, you're not using it properly. You need to let it not a full minute I'm just talking a few seconds. And if
Yeah,
you're
that
doing
makes sense.
yes, and if you're doing it repeatedly day after day, it has a cumulative effect.
Yes, you know that's a good darn idea.
Yes, ma'am.
Let it sit on you, and before you
5 seconds.
rinse it off, so you
Yeah.
can really get the benefit.
Yeah.
And I mean, I believe I did that subconsciously
Yes.
because it was smelling so good and had the entire bathroom smelling good. It really did. You all are here, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Because God allowed this to happen.
He did. I give him praise for it. He really did.
Yes, indeed. Now, what's the next step?
So, okay, so you rinse, and I'm gonna damp my skin just a little bit so people can see. So,
Oh, yes.
so before you towel off you apply the body serum. And the reason you want to do this, it's a clear product. And the reason you want to do this is because your skin already has moisture, it's
Okay.
wet,
Okay.
and you're sealing it in.
Hold that hand out there so they can see that. Yes.
You're sealing it in.
Oh yeah, that's oh yeah.
And it's real silky, it's smooth, it feels wonderful.
Oh yeah.
And so I leave this on for a few seconds, and then I pat dry. And so I want to interject, I want Abby to interject because she does a little different process than I do with this. Tell me
What do you do?
Yeah,
Do it
so
somewhere
I
else.
actually do that in the shower often because I like that to interact with the water. And so if it's in the summer months and where we live, it gets pretty humid. So it depends on where you live a little bit. So I do that in the shower and then I pat dry. And there's actually enough oil content that sometimes, depending on your skin and the environment and the season and everything, that's enough of an occlusive layer, and it'll also keep pulling the moisture out of the air. And so sometimes I don't even do the crazy
Yeah.
body oil.
Really?
Right.
So, and I do that too because I think that's what you told me to do in the shower. Make sure you
Yes,
put it
yes,
on
yes.
before. And
In
so
the shower.
I like that, and it's easier too because I'm a more mature woman, and I don't like getting out having to rub. It's too much work.
Yes.
In the shower when you're wet, it's quick and easy.
It's
That's how I feel. That's my favorite
It
part.
is. It is quick and easy.
Oh yeah.
So Abby, during the summer, she stops at this step here.
Oh yeah.
I like my skin to, I like oils and butters and stuff. So summer, winter, it doesn't matter for me. But my skin may be a little drier than yours. I don't know, my body's skin might be. So my next step, after I get off the shower and I've already toweled off, I applied this and I toweled off. And it's gonna fit you, it's on there.
Yeah.
And that's that occlusive.
Well, that's the part they need to know. It almost has a little tack.
It does.
But that is going to dissipate.
It will.
And when that dissipates, your skin feels smooth as silk.
Yes, yes.
I tell you, it's amazing
It
how
is.
you all formulated this
Yes,
product
ma'am.
here. Go ahead.
And so the very last step, and I'm gonna get some of this off because I want to talk about this. And remember, your skin is kind of wet
Right.
when you apply this, but here your skin is damp now, and
Yes,
this is the
ma'am.
last. And so this is the, I don't know if you can see it. It looks like a lotion, but it goes on like an oil,
Yeah,
Beautiful.
and it's
you don't
light.
have to keep rubbing it in.
Right.
Yeah.
Because what that is, when you put on a lotion and it's still whitey, rubbing, that's called soapiness. So the chemicals, the ingredients in that product consists of ingredients that does not allow it to like go in easily. So you get that streaking.
That is so beautiful. And hold that. Look at her skin. Look at that skin. And that lasts.
Yeah.
Even when it dries, it lasts.
It does. It does. It is designed to do that unocclusive.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah. So it'll last. It'll last for a while.
Now let's smell that. What is that? That smells so
That I
good.
almost need to tell you, but I will. I found this, and it comes all the way from India.
Okay.
It is a white rose. I get the hydrosol as well as the Oto. Can you explain what that? Can you explain that a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's exactly what we were talking about earlier, the process of distilling the rose. You separate it out and you get more solid distillate. So that's the volatile oils are actually the constituent that come out, and you separate that from the water portion. So the hydrosol is the water portion, and then the atto is the more solid volatile oil, and that's botanically active, and it benefits your skin in various ways. Yeah.
And the other thing we have in here that adds that, so the rose is beautiful by itself. It's white rose is a very complex smell to it. I smell apples, I smell roses, and a lot of different things in it. But then we do our own tonka bean infusion.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh.
Wow. I like the name.
And tonka beans, I'll let Evan explain it, but tonka beans, oh, they're so wonderful. And we get that from a lady who sources it from Brazil as well. So all of our ingredients come, right, and Evan will go into all of that because she loves that stuff. I do too.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
How it's ethically sourced and all that stuff.
Yeah, wow.
Yes, so part of our philosophy behind the business is natural skincare, and also just the energy, the love, and the care going into the products and the practice of using the products in the community. So part of that is supporting the earth, the global community, and making sure that we're not being extractive and harming the earth in the process. So we try to look for companies that ethically source their products, so they're not doing anything that's going to harm the earth in the process, and they're also paying fair wages to the people that
but that's so important. That's beautiful. And it's helping us because there's a lot of ingredients that are put in some of these products that will actually harm you.
Yeah,
exactly.
And people really need to know that.
Exactly.
Now you can put this on your breast area. Can you put it
all over your body? All over your body. I am actually finishing up. I'm in the very last stage of my formulation in organic and natural skincare. So they teach us to really make sure that the ingredients that you use are good for your body.
Excellent.
So it's a holistic approach. Excellent. And so, yes, from face to toes. From to the toes. Yes. So,
this is really beautiful. You know, I'm so happy that I have these two beautiful ladies here, and we can share this with you because there's so many things out here that are good. We never get exposed to this.
That's true.
And to have this product and to really enjoy it, and I only had a little.
Yes.
And I mean, it was big enough.
Yes.
But I made it last.
I know you did.
And it was easy to do it because when you're wet in the shower and you use the serum, it goes so quickly. You know, just goes quickly, and then you towel off, and then you put your creamy. It's not called lotion. It's called
creamy oil.
Creamy oil on. It's really beautiful. What can you say to our audience in closing? We're going to go into the kitchen and have rum punch, and we're going to have a wonderful vegan meal, and lovely Abigail is going to explain to us about the vegan meal. So that's part of it, the inside and outside, beauty on the inside and outside.
There you go.
Please, you start. What is your closing?
All right, first of all, let me just thank you. Because you did not have to do this, and we're so appreciative. She is such a lovely person. We met her at the brunch. She was keynote speaker. She did an amazing job.
Thank you.
We learned so much, and I just wanted to give her and the hostess something, you know, and you called us and we were so surprised and so grateful. Thank you. And she's she's beautiful, but her spirit is so lovely. So lovely.
Thank you.
What I would say to people is to educate yourselves. It's important. Your body, you know, spiritual based person that I am, is the temple of God. It is valuable. Make sure that the things that you put on your body as well as inside your body are helping and not harming.
Thank you. Michelle, and you, Miss Abigail, what can you say to the people?
Absolutely. I'll just echo what my mom said. Thank you so much for hosting us. It's a beautiful experience, and you are an absolutely beautiful person.
And you too, both on the inside and out.
Oh, thank you. And what I'd like to say to people is that Yes, it's just a holistic experience in it. We talk so much about self-care nowadays, and we're so much more aware of what we need to be doing to take care of ourselves. And so I believe that taking the time to really make sure that you're using products that support your self-care practice and also support your communities and support your global community just feeds into and supports that self-care practice. And that's how we are all going to move forward as a people, taking care of ourselves and taking care of each other.
Amen. And we're talking about the global, because I have people from all over the world, and I'm sure they'll be contacting you, as well as in this country, the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy I had this opportunity to present these two women. I have this opportunity, I should say, to present these two beautiful women. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to go to part 2. Stay tuned for the next episode. And until next week, you're a winner. Believe it. Know it in your heart and soul to be true. And with hard work and perseverance, we will continue. God bless you. Our Heavenly Father's divine order at all times. See you on the next edition. Bye now.
Shell Botanics for a luxurious bathing experience. Pre-order your Shell Botanics today.